Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Oops, hold please. There we go. Turn the phone off. Hey everybody, it's me Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacy YouTube class number 552. And if you are all about hunky-dory, well, you're gonna love this class. And if you are about easy peasy mac and cheesy, you are gonna love this class. And if you are a crafty teacher, or maybe you donate your time at Vacation Bible School or the Senior Center or Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, and you need a craft to do, you're gonna love this class. There is something here for absolutely everybody. I love what I have for you today. It is easy peasy mac and cheesy, but I promise you, if you want to take it to the next level, Hunky-dory is going to give you that option. So, before we get started, before we dive all into that, we have winner chicken dinner to talk about. Okay, I put it out there. I said that we would base our winnings on how many likes the video gets. So from 0 to 250 likes, we give away $25. From 250 to 500, we give away $50. From 500 to 750, we give away $75. And from 750 to 1,000 likes, should that ever happen, we will give away 2 $100 gift cards. Well, you did pretty good for the first time out. We are giving away 2 $75 gift cards. Holy smokes, artichokes. Mr. SMS looked down at the form and I just turned it over. I'm like, pay no attention to what's on the purple piece of paper. That's not for you. So do you want to know if you are a winner? Now your like, we can't see who likes us. We can't see when you like it. We don't know who's liked who's clicked that button. We can't see that information. So after you hit like, you do have to post a comment. Click like of the video, then post a comment. So theoretically, if we have 700 likes, we should have 700 comments. We'll see. If that's not how things play out, we may have to revisit this. But for today, I do have 2 winners. And they've got $75 already in their online account ready to spend. Boy, if they love Hunky-dory, this was a good time to win. I want to tell Judy Meadows. Judy Meadows, you are a winner chicken dinner. Congratulations, Judy. Wahoo, ka-choo for you. So excited. But our second winner is Loy. Loy Montgomery, you too are a winner chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo for you. $75. Holy smokes, artichokes. I hope both of you have the most amazing time spending it. So Loy and Judy, we have to sit up straight and do the winner chicken dinner dance because, well, that was a pretty good winner. Are you ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo for you. I am just so excited for the both of you. We're trying to change things up, learn things new, get likes. Apparently the YouTube gods love when somebody likes the video. So if that's what makes the YouTube gods happy, it makes me happy. Now today it is all about Hunky-dory, and I do want to let you know that I am traveling to the mega meet next week. I leave on Wednesday. So if you are anywhere near the mega meet, it's about 20 miles outside of Detroit. Come see me. I'm going to be there all 3 days. And you're like, all 3 days? Wait a minute. What about Saturday with Stacy? I'm going to be back. I'm going to be Saturday with Stacy too. So I'm at the mega meet with Marco's Paper. I'm there with Marco's Paper. I'm there all day Thursday, all day Friday. And then on Saturday, I take a little bit of a break because I'm going to be live chatting with you back at my hotel room during the Saturday with Stacy class. And then I'll head back over to the Mega Meet and finish demoing. I am demoing all 3 days. Just having a great time. You're going to be able to walk up and say, Stacy, can you show me how? And I hopefully will have everything I need to show you how. One person might say, Stacy, can you show me how to use your glitter? Absolutely. Another person might walk up and say, Stacy, can you show me how to do the reveals paper with your dies and sand it? Absolutely. Another person may walk up and say, Stacy, I've never seen a big shot machine. What does it do? Well, I've got that covered too. So it is my first ever consumer show. We're gonna see how it goes. So again, I am at the Mega Meet. It's outside of Detroit. Is it? I can't remember the name of the city. It's by go to Marco's Papers. I think they have all the information about it. But we are there. I am there next Thursday, next Friday, and next Saturday. And then I take a tiny little flight over to Florida, where I will be on HSN May 14th. Don't know the time yet, but I will be on HSN May 14th showing off and sharing some of my Sizzix products. But I've also been asked to share the Sizzix the Sizzix designers, their own designs for HSN. So it'll be a little bit of Stacy Sizzix, a little bit of Sizzix, and we're gonna have a great time. Stay tuned for the time, or you can always check the HSN calendar for the time that I will be on. I don't know yet. I had to take a picture of the 2 outfits. You have to bring 2 outfits to HSN, and you actually have to take a picture of you in the outfit, including the shoes, and send it off to them for approval. This was one of the outfits that I took a picture in to send, and it was approved, and I thought, I'm already in it today. I'm just gonna stay in it. Now, let's get started with Hunkydory, shall we? Tons to show you. I have a whole mess of paper. Like, we've got a huge collection of their papers. Some we have as little as 3 and 4. Some we have as much as 30 and 40. Tons of that. But the product I'm using today, it's limited, don't get me wrong, but we have over about 100 of everything of what I'm using today. Because I don't want to open up anymore, I'm going to use what we've been using to make finished samples with. Because if I open up a brand new one, that's one less we have to sell. So bear with me, because I'm going to show it all to you, and we're going to get started for today. Are you ready? Click that like button, click that subscribe button. Come see me at the Mega Meet show, and then join me live on HSN. Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a week. And I'm not going to miss, I don't think I'm going to miss anything. I should be there for Make It Monday. I should be with you for our New For You Thursday, and I'll be with you for our Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. I wouldn't miss anything with you for the world. Not ever. So let's get started for today, shall we? I'm going to tilt on down, show you a quick sample, and then we're going to start super easy and get a little bit more technique-y. Ready? Down we go. All right, so let me zoom on in, down. All right, so cute, so easy. Hunkydory, 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 but altered. These creative expressions. Isn't that just the easiest, fun, pretty card? I'm going to show you how we make it. But before we start here, we have to start at the beginning, because it is a very good place to start. So, Hunkydory has come out, and again, I've got them beautifully packaged, and they're all in their little poly bags. I am not going to open these up because that's one less I have to offer somebody. First thing I want to talk to you about is delightful die cuts. I have 4 of them. This one includes 155 individual foiled and die cut elements. This is beautiful birds. The In the Garden offers you 215 individual foiled and die cut elements. Our World of Roses, 120 foiled and die cut. And then the last one we have is Butterfly Brilliance with 180 foiled and pre-die cut. Pre-die, ooh, can you see the foil? They're all foiled and pre-die cut. So you get several sheets of each. Looks like what, 5 sheets of each? They're 300 GSM, so 200 pound. They're super, 4 layouts, 5 of each. Yes, so 4 different designs, 5 pages each. 200 GSM, or 300 GSM. That's 100 pound paper. 300 GSM, everything is foiled. And again, you get 5 sheets. Oh, look at how beautiful is that. 5 sheets of each. They're absolutely gorgeous. The colors are so good. And that little pop of foil adds just the right element. So we have the butterflies. We have the birds. Oh my gosh, the girls went crazy for the birds. Look at how cute. Look at that peacock. Look at the hummingbirds, right? Honorary SMS girl Katie was like, I have to have these. I must. Well, she will take these home with her. She was supposed to take, I thought I told her to take these home with her, but thankfully she left them behind for me. Aren't they beautiful? So there are the birds. Then we have the World of Roses. And one of the other honorary SMS girls went crazy for the florals. So pretty. I have a friend, Leslie. She might be on the live chat right now. She does the Rose Parade. Hello. Look at these, Leslie. Yay. So 5 sheets of 4 different designs. And the reason why the number varies on how many comes with each set is because of the sizing of them. The bigger the die cut, the smaller, the less there is. The smaller the die cuts, the more they can fit on the page. Okay, now I didn't think that this was gonna become my favorite. And I'm gonna tell you, this one has become my favorite. Let me find one that's got a piece in it. There we go. This is In the Garden, or yeah, In the Garden. And I didn't think this was gonna become the one that I had to have. Turns out this is the one that I thought the butterflies or the flowers would be the one that I'm like, ooh, I don't think I can give this one up. But surprisingly, it turns out to be In the Garden. So we have all 4 of them for you. Limited. These are heavy. They're paper. It costs a lot to bring them in from Hunkydory. This is not we bring them in, and it's just they're all the way across the pond, and it's not like shipping dies where they're thin and you can pack a lot in a box. Paper is heavy, and that's why we're limited. Now we also have 2 paper pads. Well, actually we have more than 2, but the 2 paper pads I'm using today are Duo Designs. So it is double-sided paper, multiple sheets. This is the one we used to make samples of. Isn't that pretty? So it has 48 sheets of paper with 4 each of 12 different designs. And I picked this one to go with the delightful die cuts, and I picked this one. And they weren't made to go together, and yet, oh my gosh. And you're looking at this going, I'm not, if you're not the bold, I'm not so sure, but wait till you see. Wait till you see what I do with it. See, I love the prints. This is my other color combination for HSN, pink and blue. Love them. So today, it's the 2 packs of paper and the delightful die cuts. The paper is sold individually or as an I Want It All bundle for these 2. The delightful die cuts are sold individually or an I Want It All. And then the very last thing I have for you from Hunkydory is their card bases. Now these are tent-fold cards. Tent-fold. So they open like this, not like this. Okay, I digress. I have A6, I have 5x7, and I have slimline. So 10 cards, 10 envelopes. They are 300 GSM. That means 300 GSM is 200 pound. 300 GSM, 200 pound for all of the card bases with coordinating envelopes. Again, these are not easy to bring over from across the pond, so we are limited, but I think we probably have enough to get us by. I ordered extra in case the SMS girls wanted some as well. Now, where to start? I think where to start is simple and easy. And I think I'm going to do a simple, easy, quick make. Maybe I'll use the A6 card. Pull some of those out. Pick some paper. What makes my heart happy? I love this whole pack. This whole pack makes my heart happy. That's really pretty. Let's pull a sheet of this and see what I think. Let's pull a sheet of this and see what I think. Okay, so I'm going to start with these 2. And I'm going to keep it super simple. I'm going to assume that you are new to crafting and have never done this before. I just want to keep it easy peasy. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to now tent-fold. Remember, tent-fold, you could do it this way if you wanted, but it's a tent-fold. So I'm going to trim these down. I think I'm going to just do both of them and see which one I like better. I'm going to trim these down. Let's go a little bit more. And make my mat. And look at there. I'm done, matted, ready to go. And maybe we'll do this one in a 5x7. Maybe I'll do this one a little bit bigger. So grab some 5x7 tent folds. And again, tent fold. I like tent fold cards. I think they're very elegant. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to figure out my mat. So all I'm doing is if I wanted like an 1/8 of an inch mat all the way around, I just double that. And that tells me how much to cut. I could go a little bit more if I think I want a mat on top. flip it around and trim it out. Now I know many of you would use your trimmer. Absolutely, go for it. I'm a freehand kind of girl. I believe imperfect is the new perfect. And then see how I've got it? Now all I have to do is slide it back up. And looky, perfect, bam. That's probably how I learned how to freehand. I think that this was how I learned how to freehand, was learning how to mat this way. Bam. Now, what do I want to do? Let's do the smaller one first. Am I happy with it, or do I want to, let's see what I'm going to do for my design. They just pop right out. It's a little big. I might end up doing that one over there. Let's see if I find something a little bit smaller. That's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I want to look at my options before I pick. Like, didn't you look beforehand? No. No, I didn't. Okay, so maybe this. And maybe this. And then we'll come back and see about the birds. Let's try these two. So I picked two. And I do think I am going to mat. So if I do that, oh, we're just going to see what happens. Well, if I do kind of that, if I use both of them, take out another one. You've got plenty to go with. You got ample to choose from. Pop out another one. And so my classes are unscripted and non-edited. And we just kind of go. All right, I think I'm going to do that, but I do think I am going to mat this. So I'm going to go a little bit further and take a little bit more off, just so I can add a mat to it. Perfect. Now I've got plenty of room for a mat. Let's pick a color. I have got my Sizzix paper. It's my kind of everyday cardstock from Sizzix. And the reason I like it is because there are 20 colors all in one pack. So that makes my heart happy. Do we like the pink? Or maybe we go with the... a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. those two on the bottom. Decisions, decisions. Oh, I think that might be nice. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm gonna trim this out, and I'm gonna keep this mat super small. Super small. So if you are new to card making or crafting, this is an easy way for you to begin. We are only talking about paper. That's it, paper. Now I can put this right on here, and I've started. Now, to be honest with you, you could put a sentiment and call this done. It is just that pretty. But of course I need to take it to the next level. So I think I might put that there and that there to kind of make it all the way across. And then if I put this up here, or you think it's too much, maybe I should lower these. Oh, what if I lower them and I cut off some of the bottom? What if I cut off the top? Okay, I'm overthinking. Let's tape our paper down. That I know I want to do. So double-sided tape, double-sided paper. Tape down, pull off the liner, now I'll tell you, the paper that I'm working with, these Duo Designs, is not thick paper. It almost feels like a magazine type of paper. It's kind of slick and a little bit of a sheen to it. It's very, very smooth, but it is not heavy. And I'm going to show you the benefit of that. There we go, mat down. Just not sure. That one's not working for me either. I think I'm going to stick with these. And then let's see, we want to put a sentiment here. So let's figure out the sentiment we want. And I've got some wordies there by Creative Expressions. They're just generic words on sheets that you can cut out. So do we want, for someone special, you're amazing, stay positive, make a wish, let's see, hip hip hooray, best wishes. So you get 2 of each sheet, 2 white and 2 black. And they all say the same thing regardless if it's white or black. So for someone special, I miss you, hugs from me. Hello, dream, thank you, just because, celebrate. There's a little bit of everything on here. So what do we want to make this? Do we want to make this a birthday card? Put those down towards the bottom. A birthday card for someone special. Be happy, be you. Let's say be happy, be you. I'm going to cut them out. Be happy, be you. You are amazing. So the You Are Amazing is a little bit smaller in font. These are just a quick way to add a sentiment without having to stamp. Okay, be happy. You are amazing. And I've got my little down there. And I just don't know if I want the, I think it's almost too much with the bird bath. I like the bird bath, but I think it's almost too much. Is there anything in there that can fit in that center that makes my heart? I don't think there's going to be anything. But maybe I take a little birdie. And I have a little birdie sit. Oh, how cute. Okay, that's darling. I don't know if you can see this. I could play with this all day long, honestly. And I think I'm going to mat. These out. And I've got my little birdie. And I think I'm done. Finished. Piece of cake, easy peasy. So I'm just going to mat these in the orange just to add a little bit of something to them. And then we're going to tape everything down. And if you have never made a card before, bam, you just did. It will take you longer to figure out what elements you want to use than it will take to actually put the card together. This is not straight. Try again. Trim out. I want it pretty thin. You would use a trimmer. I'm just freehanding it. Okay. Be happy, be you, you are amazing. A little bit of tape. And down it goes. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I've decided what I'm going to do with those. I just don't think they pop enough. I think that pop's really cute. I don't think these pop enough. So I'm going to layer them together because I like how they fill up the whole space that way. Yeah, I kind of like how they fill up the whole space. And then I'm going to tape them here. And I'm going to do a little fussy cutting. So far all I've used is tape, scissors, paper, and die cuts. I'm going to do a little fussy cutting. Now I'm going to use my big scissors to do my fussy cutting. Put it towards the bottom, just because I don't want to see. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to just fussy cut all the way around it. Now, I'm going to use my big scissors. And if you're going to fussy cut, whether you're using big scissors or small scissors, there's a trick until you learn how to do it. It's putting your elbows on the table. I know, Mom always said, no elbows on the table, but today it's all about the elbows on the table. It will help you fussy cut better. I promise. Watch. Let me show you. So, zoom on in a little bit, down a little bit. So I'm going to put my elbows on the table. And because I've put my elbows on the table and I leave them on the table, I have to turn my paper. You're going to keep your scissors all in the same place. You're not going to rotate your scissors. You're going to rotate your paper. It's the paper that's going to turn. Scissors stay in one place, and it's the paper that you're going to turn. And I'm just going to go in here and just do a quick fussy cut. I need to turn that paper. My scissors have not moved. My paper is what's moving. My paper is what's rotating and being moved, pivoted back and forth. And it will let you get in and do a little bit of fussy cutting. I'm going to rotate my paper in and cut out. And just a little bit of a fussy cut. Just a little bit of a fussy cut. to add, oh, see, that's better. Now I can see it better. Yep. So be happy, you are amazing, done. Let's tape it on down. So I'm going to tape this down. It just added a little bit of a shadow. Just a little bit of a shadow behind my little die cuts. And it kind of now makes them look more like a solid piece. I'm just using double-sided tape. This is Stacy tape. You can use liquid glue or somebody else's double-sided adhesive or a tape runner. There's that. Let's put down my Be Happy. And let's move to the next one, which was that 5 by 7. Be happy, be you. You are, oh, don't lose my little birdie under there. Hello, little birdie, come out, come out. Put my little birdie sitting right up there. So if you are new to crafting and have never done any of this ever before, it does not have to be difficult. Paper, adhesive, scissors, a pack or two of the Hunkydory die cuts, and you are off to the races. My little birdie. I'm going to make a goober for him. So to make a goober, I need the tape. So I can roll it into a little bit of a ball. Stick it on the back of him. You are amazing. And now put it down on my tent card. Make sure the opening is correct. I do believe we have a sample that may not open just the right way. Okay. Done. You are amazing. Be happy, be you. Quick, simple, easy. The hardest part of the whole thing was me picking out what I wanted to do. Now I have this one over here, and I want to do it a little differently. I'm going to use this. I'm definitely going to use this, but I think I want to distress this just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm going to bring over my brown Jacquard ink, my Stacy Park Premium Jacquard ink in brown. And I'm going to bring over my blending mat from Woodware. It's actually a full size, it's huge. I cut it down to size. I've got my blending brush. And I think I want to show you the difference of what happens when, 1, you didn't age, 2, you did. So I'm going to open my brown. And I'm going to tap off quite a bit of it. Because I want to keep the aging, I want to be very subtle with it. I want to start light. I can always darken up. But once you get too dark, it's almost impossible to lighten it up. So I'm just going around the edges because I want to distress this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. So my inks are super saturated, which is why I'm tapping off. Because if I went straight to it, holy smokes artichokes. And I like my blending mat because then I can go back and I can pick up some of the color I've left down. So a little bit of aging. And because this is almost like a magazine type paper, the ink goes on so smooth. So smooth. All right, I've got a little bit of distress going on, a little bit of aging going on. It just changes the whole look of everything. And I think I'm going to matte. So I think I might do maybe, let's see, I'm going to pick some white. I'm going to do some white paper. Let's cut off a hunk. And let's pick that way I can put that behind there. And that on there. Oh, you like where this is going? So I aged out just a little bit of that paper so it wasn't so white. I can bring my mat down and make it a little bit smaller if I'd like. Maybe we do that. We'll bring it maybe just a little bit smaller. Straighten it out. Oh, that's very pretty. So this is where I'm at so far. So I just aged a little bit so it's not as bright white. Now you may like it bright white, but isn't it nice to know you have options? Isn't that a good thing to know you've got options? And do I want to back it in anything? So do I want to go here, there? I think that might be too muted. I think we need a little happier. Let's matte this and see if we like it. And I don't want a big matte. I just want a nice, soft little matte just to highlight the white paper, just to pull it off. Okay, so now we're here. And we're here, and we're here. Ooh, I think I'm liking it. I think I'm getting there. Now I might want to soften this paper, the white, up just a little bit. It is very bright against the distressed look. So I might want to come in with a little bit of my yellow. And just very, very gingerly. Very gingerly. Just add a little bit of my yellow to it. Of course, I got my fingers right in there. Flip it around, paper's got two sides. How about I keep my fingers off of it? Now I know you say that doesn't look like any color, Stacy. It's not supposed to scream color. It's just supposed to kind of take a little bit of the edge off of that bright white. I've desaturated this yellow to almost nothing, just so you can see the difference. Now you can see it's yellow, but here it's very, very light in color, just to hit this yellow and soften it up just a little bit. We could even take, we may regret this. I may end up recutting this. Should we take just a little bit of brown? Like, I didn't even put any color on here. I'm just pulling from what was here. Very, very light. Very light. Almost like there's hardly any brown on there. That looks nice. Oh, I cut me 2 sheets. And then that. And then that. And I could do the same thing if I don't want this as white. Take a little bit of my brown. And just, I mean, oh so soft. Just a little bit of brown just to tone it down. You wouldn't even know it's there if you didn't know it was there. Ooh. How are we feeling about that? And then I think we'll go. And what sentiments do we want? Happy birthday? Sure, why not? Happy birthday. How about it's time to celebrate? Let's see if I can cut that little one out. Now this one came together so much faster. Maybe it's like a pancake. The first pancake you cook always is the one that takes longer and you end up going meh. But then once you get going with the pancakes, they all come out beautiful after that. It's time to celebrate. Maybe just a little bit of the yellow.
What do we think for a mat? You think I'm closer? You think I've totally gone off the rails on this one? Flip it over. Ooh, that cut is not straight. Flip it back. See, that's actually darker. That's the wrong color. But it's cut now. We're going for it. No. Nope, that's definitely the wrong color. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to stick with what I had. My paper, there, here. The only thing I don't like about this is how white the happy birthday looks against that. So I'm just going to go in and grab some of that yellow. Yep, that did not work for me. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to grab some of that yellow and I'm going to ink up my little happy birthday too. Super light. Just to tone down a little bit of that white. There we go. Tone down a little bit of that white. Happy birthday, time to celebrate, and maybe some butterflies. Oh, there's that pretty blue bird right there. Let's pop him out. And there's some butterflies back here. Let's pop them out, a couple of the butterflies. And a butterfly. So I like the bird. Bird right there. Maybe a butterfly down here. And maybe another one up over here. I think that's it. I think I'm going to be done. Let's put her on down. So we'll tape my paper to my mat. I'm going to tape these first. So the paper from Hunkydory, while it is not thick, magazine kind of weight, because it is that type of paper, the ink acts differently on it. It behaves differently. It blends differently than on a standard porous piece of paper. Looks good. Down we go. Let's do this one. Actually, we'll do this on here. Or should we do this one first? Well, we'll do this one first. Get it all matted. So the inks blend, it moves smoother. It's different than on a standard porous piece of paper. A standard porous piece of paper, that ink goes and right in. On this paper, it still absorbs in and it still dries, but it kind of blends itself. It's like soften. It's a softening of the ink. It's very beautiful. I think I want the yellow up here. And then right there. Or do I want it up here? I think I'm going to put it up there. Oh, it's got little pop-outs. Look at that. Detail, detail, detail. Look at those little pop-outs. Look at, now it really looks like it's even more. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. Who knew? So some Stacy tape there. Now you could use pop dots on this, absolutely. And when we're done with this one, we're gonna get a little bit more inky. Now my Stacy tape extends past the die cut. Doesn't matter to me. All I have to do is fold it back in onto itself because it's double stick tape. Done. I'm not going to worry about trying to trim it to exactly the right size. I'm just going to take it off and fold it back in. So, like I was saying, if you are teaching Vacation Bible School or a senior center or a Girl Scout group, or you're having crafty friends over who aren't necessarily crafty friends, this is an awesome way for them to start because all it is paper. Down. And then we've got our happy birthday. It's time to celebrate, and we'll put them slightly askew. So this one's a little bit more aged, a little bit more vintagey because of the ink that we've applied. I haven't stamped, I haven't die cut, I haven't stenciled, I haven't used any markers, and these little foil bits of goodness, these delightful die cuts with the foil built in, is lovely. I can take my little bird, put him up, maybe put him right there. Maybe I just do my butterflies. I like my bird. Make a goober for my little birdie. Put it on the back of him. Put him down. Okay, let's make little goobers for them and call it done. Everything works so well together. And it gives you that opportunity to change the look depending on who you're making something for. Maybe somebody that you love is all about the distress and the vintage and the shabby chic. And you go ahead and you play with the inks and you add a little color to everything to tone that white down. Or maybe whomever you're making the card for is just going to be in awe that you made it. Okay, done. Finished. Easy. These are supposed to be just easy and simple and done. So the two we've made. This one we didn't ink at all. This one we inked a little bit. Oh wait, hello, Stacy. There we go. Ta-da! See, now if this was edited, somebody would have edited that right on out. But what fun is that? Okay, let's make sure my tent goes the right direction. Yes, it does. Now this one I didn't mat on another piece of paper. I didn't put anything behind it. I've got the distressed look going. Look at how pretty is this? And then you give it and somebody's gonna love it. So pretty. I love them so much. All right, we'll do another one. Maybe should we get a little more inky or should we just try one more? Decisions, decisions. Let's take this one. And we have this. And I can do that. Trim it out. A little bit more off the bottom. I'm deciding my matting placement. Okay, now we could take maybe a little bit of our yellow and go around, or a little bit of our pink, or a little bit of our purple. We could go around our card. A little bit of color, just a little bit here and there. that on there. And now maybe I do a little bit of brown on this one. Just to age it up and warm it up a little bit. Lots can be done with just a little bit of ink. It adds that dimension that was missing sometimes. And by putting the frame around it in the darker color, it really does focus your eye in. And it gives your eye something to glance at, something to look at. It gives that depth perception. So just a little bit of ink. It doesn't take much. But it can change how everything looks. So that looks totally different than that. And yet they're the same. It's a completely different look. And yet, the paper is the same. The card base is the same. I'm not going to mat this on anything because I've got the brown as my edge. I like that one. But I like that one too. But I think I like this one. No, maybe this one. This one, nope, it doesn't have anything coming out. Okay. Anything bigger, bigger, bigger? That one's pretty too. I think I'm going to take a little bit of white. White. Oh, that's very pretty. And I think I'm going to soften this up. I think I'm going to soften this up in just a light blue, just to get rid of some of that white. I'm going to bring over my blue. And just gingerly with my blue, I'm just going to add just a little bit. Just a little bit of blue. So soft, like we did before with the yellow. So soft, just to take away a little bit of that white, that starkness. I mean, it's a hint of blue. Just so you can see, it actually is blue. And then maybe just a hint of brown. Just a hint. Soft, soft, soft. Think like marshmallows and pudding. Like light, like what the whip topping you put on top of Cool Whip. That's what I'm thinking. Cool Whip marshmallows and whipped cream. Ooh, and I think I am going to back it. Just a hair bit of a color. Let's bring back my yellow. Oh, that's very yellow. Let's go with a muted. Maybe the blue. Do I have a super soft blue? It's all about the layering and the playing and the getting out your colors. All that cardstock you've got. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the blue. So I've got here, I've got here, I've got here. Oh, that looks so soft. So soft. I've got here. And then we will put on our sentiment. Okay, down we go. So with these, I mean, the number of cards or mats you can do for your layouts, the number of junk journals, altered art, mixed media. Take these, distress them, grunge them up. This paper is great paper for decoupage. You have options with all of this. So this card is going to look dramatically different. It's going to look dramatically different than the card we had before. And yet I used the exact same materials. Start with a first card and then keep going. And by the time you get to your 10th card, go back and look at your first card and see the evolution of your crafting, because it will be that apparent. You'll start with one thing, but you'll finish with something entirely different. I know. I keep taking things on and putting them off. But then I was thinking, wouldn't the flowers look lovely? Do we like the flowers better? That's sure pretty. I just changed the whole look of the whole card. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. I should have gone with a pink background then. Look at those flowers. They're beautiful. Should have gone with the pink. And maybe I'll just do a little bit of brown. Change my mind. Okay, too big, way too big. Better. Pull out all the scraps of paper you have. Oh, pretty, pretty. See, oh my gosh, I could do this all day long. Oh yeah, okay. Like that. Now I'm not crazy about the yellow on the back, but I'm gonna stick. Just stick with it, Stacy. Stick with it. You're like, please stick with it, Stacy. Please. All right, we'll finish this one. Then I'm going to start really inking up the paper. But I think that's beautiful. Should we put them on this side? Okay, let's matte. Let's just get it matte and down. I love the roses, and can you see the foiling on them? Last minute change. Again, not edited, not scripted. Hunkydory has made it so easy for you. You need a quick something to do? This is it. So soft, so pretty. Just putting them, stacking them right on top of each other. I started as one thing and finished as something completely different. Go figure. For those of you who know me, you're like, yeah, not a surprise there. Not a surprise at all. So for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I know what product I'm going to use, but I never know exactly what I'm going to make. We do it right here together. Whatever mistakes I make, well, we get through it together. If I change my mind, we get through it together. Oh yeah, see? Yep. Digging on that, love that. That's so pretty. And now all I have to do is add my sentiment. Best wishes. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to take maybe a hair bit of my red. If I hate it, I'm tapping it off. I'm just going to put just a little bit of color on this. Just a little bit. Just so it's not so white. There we go. Best wishes. Done. Done. Okay. Good for me. I did 1. I did 2. I did 3. Let's move on. Let's pick this paper pad. Hello, paper pad. Let's use the bold prints. Bold prints. Bold blooms. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one. Maybe I'll pull that one. I have no idea which one I'm going to play with yet. We're just pulling some paper. All right, so like I had said, this paper is very magazine feel. It's not thick, it's not heavy cardstock. It is got kind of a smooth, slick surface to it. And what that means is that the inks, they slide on so nicely. So let me grab a baby wipe, and I'm gonna wipe off my mat just so I can start fresh. This is just a blending mat. It's by Woodware. It's a big size. It's a whole A4 size piece of paper sheet. In fact, here it is, full size. And I just cut it down into various sizes. So I have lots of different sizes depending on the job that I'm doing. I think I'm gonna need some more card bases. There's another one. All right, so I've got this piece of paper. It is double-sided, but I can add ink to this piece of paper and it blends so smoothly. Let's bring over my orange. It blends so smoothly. And I can completely change the look of my paper. So unlike a standard pattern paper that it absorbs into super fast, I can move this around a little bit and blend it a little bit and change the look of what I'm doing. Now, I don't have to do the whole thing, and I don't have to change the look of it at all, but it's nice to know that you can. All right, there's this one done. This one I just did one color. Just the one color. Let's take this one and let's do multiple colors. So what if we start with a little bit of blue? We start with a little bit of blue, and I'm using my Caribbean blue. This is the Jacquard Stacy Park brand of ink. And then what if I mix in a little bit of yellow? Can you see my ink blending right on? It changes the entire look. The entire look of what you're doing. I can come back in with more blue. And blend that in on top of my yellow. I can come back in with more yellow. But it allows you to change this paper to almost anything you want. And I can just keep adding color until I'm happy. Okay, that one's done. Let's move on to another one. Let's try another one. Let's try this one, and let's do maybe some blues and some greens on this one. Let's do some blues. Look at how beautiful that is. Maybe well, I'll do a little bit of both. Look how pretty it is with that background. You can leave it white. There's nothing saying you can't. But look at how beautiful is that. And just change the paper. You get so many sheets of it. To have the option to change the color depending on what you're making. Wow, I really love that. Wow, wow, wow. Love that. How about we try some yellow and some orange on this one? I'm leaving some places because I'm going to add some orange. Let's see what happens when I add the orange. A little more yellow. And I'm customizing my paper for what I need it for. I love it ink. The white, this is nice. This is beautiful. And for some things, I'm sure I would use it. But this coloring is absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. What to do with this one? A little green maybe? I like the green. Options. That's what it's all about. Options. I feel like I want to add something in this one. Options. That's what it's about. Having the opportunity to take something and make it more than what it was. Change it up, stretch it out, mix it up. Give yourself the benefit of the tools you already own to make something even you're spending your hard-earned your hard-earned cash on this. I mean, money, tried to have a conversation. Money doesn't grow on trees. James, my son said, "What do you mean, Mom? You mean M doesn't mean made of money?" I'm trying to have my conversation with my kids that, hey, it doesn't just happen. So when you can take something that starts here, and maybe you use it like this on some things, but then you can change it, it makes it more valuable. It makes it a better buy. It makes it a reason to have it because it's not a one-trick pony. Now, if you could get my kids to understand that Mom does not mean made of money, I would really appreciate it. Love them to death. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, maybe a little bit of, oh, I don't know if I should do that. I just like the mottled color of it. All right, so now we've done several with ink, but what to do with them? Don't touch it, Stacy. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Stacy. Don't touch it. Shh, I'm not touching it. Pay no attention to what the crazy YouTube lady's doing. She just felt the need to add more color. All right. All right, let's do something with one of them at least, or two of them, now that we've got it done. Maybe I'll start with the green. Green is sure pretty. Scissors, please. Think I went far enough? I don't know that I did. Now I'm sure I went far enough. Oh, just by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Okay, so let's see. So it looks like that paper was printed in that color. To me, that's something wonderful. Because it took that paper and made it something it wasn't. And then what do we want to put on it? I love that red butterfly the minute I saw it. Let's see what other colors we've got going on. That one might be good. Maybe that one. And that one. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's see what we've got. So if I go here, and then I take a little bit of white. I don't want to do too much. Cut myself off a hunk. Maybe even smaller. And then maybe some red. What colors have I got in here? I don't think that's red enough. Maybe. Lots of matting. All it is paper. Paper is one of the least expensive tools in your crafty arsenal. I'm using cardstock, and then these packs give you, what did I say, 45? How many sheets are in there? 48 sheets of pattern paper. Ooh, I think I like it. Maybe even just the one big one down there. Okay, so I'm going to mat this. And remember, this didn't start this color. This paper started white. I changed it to green. So let's mat, mat, mat. Now, will all inks work? That's a really good question. No. Not all inks will let you do this, but lots of dye-based inks will let you do this. You'll have to try the dye-based ink that you own. Is it mandatory you have the Stacy Park brand of dye-based inks? No. The nice thing about mine is that they don't make mud. That's probably the biggest benefit, is they blend like butter and they don't make mud. They're also water reactive, just as an FYI. I think the yellow was a good choice. Of course it was, it's yellow. For those of you who don't know me, I like yellow. I want just a fine white mat. Nothing too big. I'm just looking for a fine white mat. Just a little bit of white around it, just to help it stand out. We're not trying to make the white mat the belle of the ball. We're just trying to add a little bit just to help it pop. See how it helps it kind of pop right off the page there? Oh, that's so pretty. What are we going to put on there? I don't know if for someone special will fit. I do have other ones to choose from, you know, Stacy. So these are wordies from Creative Expressions. And you get 4 sheets. And I want to say they're under $6, under somewhere around $5 maybe. How about just a note for someone special? Oh, what do we think? Are we ready to put it on down? Simple, 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 effective, pretty. I still have all of these other papers that I colored, that my heart is saying, do something with. Do something with it, Stacy. Don't stop. But let's put this one together. so I'm going to mat this onto there. And you would do a better job matting than or putting your paper down, your tape, your adhesive. I'm just getting it down so I can show you. And then this onto there. We didn't even play with the back sides of the paper. I love this paper. I love the die cuts. I love that the die cuts all have foil on them. I love that you get so many of them that if you wanted, you could decoupage them. I pulled another one. We're going to do that. We'll decoupage it. You're like, decoupage? I don't see any Mod Podge here. Decoupage is not Mod Podge. Well, it is the art of layering paper. That is what decoupage means. But we're not Mod Podging. Oh, no. Boy, oh boy, would I give it anything to be able to stand up over the top of this. It ain't straight, but that's okay. It's homemade. So decoupage. I could tape this one down and then have this one on top of it where the wings flutter. So you get that three-dimensional look. That one's too big. I think that one's a cute size. Could even have them slightly askew if I want. Okay, so I think that's good right there. Let's tape him down. So I'm going to tape one down flat because you get 5 of them. 4 different page layouts. 5. Yeah, you get 5 of them. And then I'm going to pop this one with a goober. So that way when you put it in the envelope, it'll lay flat, but then once they get it, it can pop open. The wings can pop up and be dimensional. Well, I thought that the garden one was going to be my favorite, but maybe now I'm back to my butterfly being my favorite. Oh, I'm so fickle. Oh, look at how pretty is that. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to lay this one down flat. Up and up, flat, and then I'm gonna goober this one up so it's decoupaged. Now, There isn't anybody out there who's watching this that can't do just exactly what I've done. There was no stamping, no die cutting. The inking was super simple. I might take this and maybe just do a hair bit of green around it. Just a little, what do you think? Just around the edge. Oh yeah, for someone special, just a note. Just a note for someone special. I would love to get this card. And who would have thunk we would take the paper and completely change it? What do we think? Okay, we did a few of them. I love this one too. I love this one. This is the first one we started with, keeping everything just as is. We didn't ink anything at all on this one. No, we didn't do any inking. We just cut and taped and laid. It took me forever. I just needed to get into the swing of it. And then after that, we did we do this one? No. Which one's the next one we did? One, two, three. Did we do this one next? Where we aged the paper just a little bit, because the paper is actually this color, but I distressed it a little bit. And then, we did 1, 2, 3, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the 4 we did. I love them all. And I've got other samples to show you. It's all about the ease of use. You got this. You can do this. And it doesn't take much to get it done. Again, I want to go back and I want to finish these. I want to make something. I love the colors. This one I've made something with this earlier. I don't know. This is just calling my name. So today it was all about the Hunkydory and these amazing little delightful die cut books where you get so much goodness in them. The colors are beautiful and everything's got a little bit of foil to it. I didn't use the birds. Love the hummingbirds. Oh my gosh. And the parrots, the colors are amazing. Look at the colors and the foil. So 4 of the books. Pretty. Pretty. Love this. I love this piece right there. So 4 of the books. So we've got the birds, we've got the butterflies, We've got the In the Garden. Now you can see why I didn't want to open any more up, because these are so fabulous. And The World of Roses. So the only one we didn't actually do was the birds. But we used something from every other book. And we paired it with these paper pads that I didn't know were going to coordinate. I took a gamble. I risked it. I said, I think they might. So I bought them. Duo Designs, 48 pages, 12 different designs, 4 of each. Magazine weight, feels like magazine, but then lets you ink it seamlessly. Whether you're doing the little distress around the outside just to warm it up a little bit, or you're going to change that background totally. Love these. And we have a few more. I mean, we have lots of Hunkydory going on today. And then, of course, we've got the card bases, which I've been playing with. The 5x7, the A6. So A6 is the same size as Sizzix card bases. And if you have Sizzix embossing folders, that's great. You're going to love the A6. We've got slimline size for you. I've been playing with all of these today as well. And what else? I think we'll put on, because you're going to need it, I think we'll do the Sizzix paper. I'll have to remind myself to do the Sizzix paper for you. I'll remind myself to do the Sizzix paper. And the sentiments we used were all occasion. I'll do the all occasion sentiments as well. So those will be on a YouTube Yummy for you, because those, I used them. Yeah, okay, that'll work. So the sentiments and the Sizzix paper. There we go. That's a lot. That's a lot on sale. But then, to top it all off, we have tons of other Hunkydory. I have got full sheets of stickables. So this is a gold foil and a silver foil, ready to die cut, ready to be used, and they are self-adhesive. I have other duo papers, Duo Designs, ready for you. These are all online. Now, Hunkydory, we don't discount. It just costs too much to bring it in. I have got, oh, more stickables. Let's put this one aside. I have got full-size stickables in shape, so you just peel them right on off. And you have flowers. Oh, and look at all the colors it comes in. So you get white, ivory, and black. Butterflies. You just peel them all off. They're pre-foiled. White, ivory, and black. You've got sentiments and strips. White, ivory, and black in the stickables. That's nice. I have got die cuts. Mirror paper and adorable scoreable with die cuts ready to go. You just pop them right on out. I've got the flowers. I've got the butterflies. Look, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that foil on there. Can you see that foil? That's amazing. They all are foiled, and they all come in. You get a sheet of every one of those colors. Contains 16 sheets, so you get 2 sheets of all of those colors. So a pack of butterflies, a pack of flowers. I've got essentials. Oh, look at that. So this has all different patterns inside of it. Wow, that one's gorgeous. That's beautiful. All Hunkydory. All Hunkydory. Some we have 3s and 4s, some we have 10s. Here, these are all dotty with the foil dots on them. All dotty with the foil dots. Here I've got, ooh, this is pretty. What are they calling this? This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. These are beautiful. So I've got glistening galaxies. Oh, dreamy nights is what that's called. I've got glistening galaxies. Oh, I've got an adorable, scoreable sea shanty. I've got adorable, scoreable navy blossom. Pick what you like. When it's gone, it's gone. We won't ever be getting them back in again. This was a mega haul that I brought in. And when it's gone, it's gone. That's why you'll see the GGG after the SKU, because when it's gone, including what we have for you today. I only could bring in so much. When the product costs as much to ship it as it does for the product, you really have to consider, do you want it that badly? I did. I did want it that badly. I do want it that badly. I'm terrible when it comes to Hunkydory. I can't say no. I should learn to say no. All right, you guys, let me show you some samples. I've got some beautiful things over here. Look at how sweet is this. Look at how sweet is this. And they're all on the tent cards. All on the tent cards. So this is all of this came out of the paper pad, and this is from the garden, in the garden. The little butterflies, this is from the sentiment set that I used. All of this came out of the stuff I was using today. Look at this. For the envelope, how cute is that? Look at how cute are these. This is the back side of the paper. Sure is, back side of the paper. Patty did this. This is lovely. Oh, Katie used the back side of, which one has the checks? Ha ha. This is the one, all the back sides are in checks. And she took those. Look at how beautiful is that. Well done, you, Katie. Oh, here's another with the birds. Patty did this one. All of the paper came from those two Hunkydory pads. And then the bird came out of the delightful die cuts. Here's the back side of the bold blossom one. So this is the bold blossom that we were using, but they used the back side. It's just lovely. I just feel my camera's not in the right place. Zoom on in just a little bit. Oh, look at this. And again, they're all on the tent fold. Isn't that darling from the garden? And then the check paper. This one was by Patty. I'm looking for the one by Katie. Oh, she did it this way. Oh, look at how cute is this, a little tiny one. It's a tenfold, but they cut it down. Look at how darling is this. And then we have the hummingbirds. Again, the paper is out of the 2 packs. And the hummingbirds. Decorated the front of the envelope with one. Look at how pretty. A little bit of vellum going on. So lovely. And then our next set. So again, this paper did not start this color. This paper is this one right here. But we changed it. Kept it easy, kept it simple. Oh, look at this one. Look at how cute is this? In the garden, all matted, distressed on the edges. Oh, this is lovely too. Celebrate. Patty, you knocked out quite a few of them, and this one's beautiful. Who did the? Katie. Wow. And Katie did it this way. Look at that. All done with the paper. All done with the delightful die cuts. Oh, look at the little duck. Be you. Oh, and the butterflies. I like the little duck. And the butterflies. Look at the butterflies. These are darling. Be happy. Be you. Done with the flowers, the paper. You are awesome. Mary, this is beautiful. I love it. No, I love the next one too. They're all so good. Katie, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and I love the next one. It's Katie too. I love them all. You know, the SMS girls and honorary SMS girls, they come in and they just knock it out of the park every single week. And the last one, also a tent card, is by Patty. Well done, you guys. And then, of course, me. 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 And last but not least, me. So, fun day, easy class. Ready for every level of crafter to explore and to learn and to challenge yourself maybe a little bit. Grab all of that scrap paper you've got. What a great way to get rid of it doing this. And if you are a Hunkydory fan, well, we brought in a load of it. We took what they had left of some of it, literally 2 or 3 of some, a dozen of others, 30 of something else. So you take a look and decide what you like. I would love to be able to offer it at a big discount. We did the I Want It All bundles on a discount. So there's a slight discount for the I Want It Alls. Otherwise, everything I wish I could. It's just so expensive to get here. But I had to have it. So I thought, you know, maybe there's some other people out there like me who have to have it. And I think that you'll love it once you get it. Their prices are always, I think, fair. I think for what you get, it is a fair deal. They're not selling you something that is not of amazing quality, because everything they do is amazing in quality. They give you ample in the packaging to do lots and lots, and then they try to keep it as affordable as they can. So I really have to say thank you to Hunkydory, because they try so hard to bring it to you every few months. We try to do something with Hunkydory where it's
engaging and fun and accessible, and everybody will feel successful if you do this. You try this. All I had was paper, adhesive. I used some inks, but you didn't have to. Paper, adhesive, card bases, cardstock, go. All right, so you will find this on our website. We now have 4 little boxes on our website. If you go to the home page, look for the box that says Saturday with Stacy. Click that box. It's right on the home page. Click that box and it will take you directly to the category where all of this product is found. Can you find this at other independent retailers? Yes. I think it's a little tricky. There's only a few distributors who carry it, so you might be able to find a local independent retailer that has some Hunkydory. Certainly go check it out. But of course, remember that when ours is gone, it's gone. This is a one and done. Hunkydory is always a one and done. And I have something for you next month that is equally as lovely but different. I think it's next month. So I am Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Thank you for spending your time with me. I will see you again on Monday for our Make It Monday event, where we have somewhere between $80 and $100 worth of product for just $19.99. And then I'll be following up with a Take Two Tuesday event where I become Stacy, licensed designer for Sizzix and Jacquard and Couture Creations, and we play with that product. That's it. And then Thursday is New For You Thursday. So our Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday classes are always at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays are 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Until Monday, everybody have a great weekend. And remember, if you're anywhere near Detroit, come see me at the Mega Meet. Until then, bye.